I opened my bathroom door and found a naked alien princess claiming it as her royal throne. Ethan Clarke had lived alone for years. He liked simple days, quiet nights, and no surprises. But tonight, life had a surprise waiting for him, one that no human could imagine. The story began with a strange sound. It was 2 a.m. Ethan woke up to the noise of running water. At first, he thought maybe he left the tap open. Or maybe the old pipes were acting up again. He rubbed his eyes, half asleep, annoyed and confused. But then he heard something else. A voice. Soft. Musical. Not human. It echoed from the bathroom. At first, he thought he was dreaming. But the voice came again, clearer this time, and surprisingly, elegant. By the stars, finally, a safe place. Ethan's heart jumped. Someone was inside his house. His bathroom. He grabbed the nearest weapon, a plastic water bottle, and held it like a sword. Slowly, carefully, he walked toward the bathroom. The sound of dripping water, soft breathing, and some kind of strange humming filled the hallway. He reached the door. His hand trembled. He pushed it open. And his entire world froze. Inside his bathroom, on the cold white tiles, was a naked alien woman, a glowing, silver-skinned beauty with long, crystal-like hair and golden eyes. She sat on the edge of his bathtub like it was a throne. She looked like a princess from another star system. Actually, she was. Ethan didn't know that yet. He only knew one thing. He had just walked into the most shocking moment of his life. The alien woman stared at him with wide eyes. Then she lifted her chin proudly, even though she was clearly embarrassed. This chamber, she declared in a regal voice, is now claimed as the royal throne of Princess Eloria of the Celestian Empire. Ethan blinked. He looked at her. Then looked at the toilet. Then looked back at her. My bathroom? He whispered. Yes, she said with dignity. Your bathroom. The shock deepens. Ethan didn't move. He didn't breathe. His mind tried to understand the situation, but nothing made sense. Her skin glowed faintly like moonlight. Her hair floated softly as if underwater. And her body, well, it left nothing to the imagination. He quickly turned around and stared at the ceiling. Oh God, oh no, why is a naked alien princess in my bathroom? He whispered to himself. Behind him, the princess tilted her head. You may turn your eyes toward me, she said calmly. I am not offended. My people have no shame about their forms. That makes one of us. Ethan said, covering his face with both hands. The princess studied him curiously. You are a very strange male. You broke into my house. I teleported, she corrected. It was an emergency. Into my bathroom? It was the only small chamber sealed with water and stone. It looked safe. Ethan sighed. It's a bathroom. Humans use it to sit upon the throne? She asked proudly. He nearly fainted. The danger outside. Before he could ask another question, the window shook like something large had passed outside. Ethan froze. The princess's eyes darkened. They found me. She stood up quickly. Ethan spun around again. Don't look, he shouted. I do not understand this modesty. Are humans always this dramatic? She asked, but she wrapped a towel around herself anyway. Thank you, Ethan said, relieved. Another loud thump shook the walls. Ethan swallowed hard. What found you? The princess stepped closer. My pursuers, she said softly. The hunters of the void. Ethan blinked. That sounds bad. It is very bad. A cold wind blew through the house. Shadows outside moved. Ethan felt fear climbing his spine. The princess continued. I escaped from my ship before they captured me. I had seconds to teleport away. This place was the closest safe location. My bathroom, Ethan said again. Yes, she nodded. Your bathroom. Another crash. Something landed on his roof. The princess grabbed his arm. You must listen, she said seriously. They will tear this building apart. They will kill you to reach me. You must help me escape. Me? Ethan said. I'm just a guy with a plastic water bottle. You are human, she said, tightening her grip. Your species is known for impossible bravery. He shook his head. We are known for dying in horror movies. She looked deep into his eyes. Ethan Clarke. I choose you. Choose me for what? To protect your princess. The hunt begins. The roof cracked. Something heavy crawled across it, 6 legs, sharp claws, clicking like metal on stone. Ethan's heart raced. What is that? He whispered. A void hunter, she said. A creature made to track and kill royal bloodlines. It's on my house. And soon inside it. Ethan panicked. Why is it after you? She took a breath. My father, the emperor, was betrayed. Our empire has fallen. I'm the last royal alive. And, why am I house? Because your bathroom had warm water running, she said. It felt safe. Ethan stared at her. That is the dumbest reason anyone has ever chosen my house, he said. I agree, she replied. But now you must help me or we both die. The ceiling cracked. Dust fell. Then a razor-like claw pierced through the plaster. Ethan screamed. Princess Eloria grabbed his hand. Run! The escape through the house. They sprinted through the hallway. The creature roared above them, ripping into the roof, trying to drop down. Ethan opened the front door. The princess yanked him back. No! Outside is not safe. More hunters are waiting. Well, great, Ethan said. We're trapped. We must get to your basement. I don't have a basement. She blinked. What kind of primitive home is this? It's a rental. Another claw burst through the ceiling. A second hunter screeched outside the window. Princess Eloria grabbed Ethan's face gently. You must trust me. I just met you. And I just met you. But we need each other. Her eyes glowed brightly gold turning to shimmering white. Then she touched the wall. A circle of light carved itself into the surface like molten glass. What are you doing? Ethan asked. Creating an escape tunnel. That's my wall. The circle of light exploded open. A glowing passage appeared behind it. Why is that in my living room? It leads to the forest outside, she said. We will run. Quickly. Ethan stared. Through a glowing space hole? Yes. Fine. They jumped through. The forest run. The tunnel dropped them into a dark forest behind Ethan's house. The night was silent for 1 second. Then the hunters burst out of the trees. Tall. Metallic. 6-legged. Blades for arms. Glowing red eyes. Ethan grabbed the princess's hand tighter. What now? We run. They sprinted through the forest, branches snapping, leaves flying, Ethan nearly tripping every other step. I'm not built for this, he shouted. You are doing well, she shouted back. This is terrible. You are still alive. That is better than before. That is not helping. A hunter leaped beside them. A blade swung downward. The princess shoved Ethan aside and raised her hand. A shockwave of white energy blasted from her palm. The hunter flew backward, smashing into a tree. Ethan stared in awe. You have powers? I am royalty, she said. It is natural. That is not natural. But the princess suddenly stumbled. Her glow flickered. Ethan caught her before she fell. What's wrong? My power is limited. I use too much to teleport. I cannot fight long. Another hunter stepped out in front of them. Ethan trembled. Princess Eloria whispered, I am sorry. I cannot protect you. Ethan swallowed his fear. He felt something strange inside him. Something rising. Something human. Courage. You protected me, he said. Now I protect you. He picked up a fallen branch like a sword. The hunter roared. Ethan charged. The human stands alone. The hunter swung a blade. Ethan ducked. The blade cut through the tree behind him. Ethan stabbed the branch forward, it broke instantly. Okay, bad plan, he shouted. The hunter raised both blades. Princess Eloria cried out, "Ethan!" The blades came down. And something unbelievable happened. Ethan's body glowed. Not bright like the princess. But warm. Strong. Human. A wave of invisible force burst from him like a shockwave. The hunter flew backward and crashed into a boulder, crushed. Ethan stood frozen. Princess Eloria stared in amazement. You awakened, she whispered. I what? You have Celestian energy inside you. I have what inside me? You touched me. My royal power reacted with your human biology. Your body adapted instantly. That sounds dangerous. It is incredible, she breathed. You are compatible. Compatible with what? With me, she said softly. Ethan nearly fainted again. More hunters crawled from the shadows. Too many. Princess Eloria squeezed Ethan's hand. Together, she said. Ethan nodded. Together. The final light. The hunters charged. Ethan felt the same energy rise inside him. Eloria's glow returned. Their powers merged. White light exploded in all directions, bright as the sun, silent as a heartbeat. Every hunter was crushed, shattered, or vaporized instantly. The forest became still. The danger was gone. Ethan collapsed to the ground, exhausted. Princess Eloria knelt beside him. You saved me, she whispered. You saved me first, he said. She smiled softly. Then we are even. Not even, Ethan said. Because now I have a naked space princess living in my bathroom. She laughed a soft musical laugh. I suppose. I must stay with you until I rebuild my ship. And how long will that take? She leaned close. Long enough for you to get used to me. Ethan gulped. Oh boy. She rested her head on his shoulder. And Ethan? Yeah. Your bathroom is no longer your bathroom. Whose bathroom is it now? She smiled proudly. It is the royal throne of Princess Eloria. Ethan sighed. My life is never going to be normal again. No, she said happily. Never.